Whoever said money can't buy you happiness is full of shit. I'd rephrase it to say, money can't buy you happiness unless you got something that makes you happy already. And you need money to get what you need to be happy. And that's me. If I had $1 million, I would be happy. Not because of money, because I'd finally be able to bridge the gap and get what makes me happy. Am I asking for love? No. Am I asking for God and Jesus? I already got him. But like King David, God said if that was not enough, I would have had moreover given thee such and such. Jesus and God is the best thing I ever had. I needed him the most more than anything, but I'm still not complete. I'm still not complete! Yes, inwardly, spiritually I am, but in this nasty here and now life, I'm incomplete without a few more things to make me happy. Which I would be willing to sacrifice rewards in the next life. Not salvation, but rewards in the next life. One of the thing that breaks my heart the most, and it makes me question whether life is worth living. I'm not an attractive guy. I'm not good looking. Oh sure, some old ladies, oh you're a fine young man. Anything young to them looks fine. Well, I thank them for thinking this. I want them good looking girls to think I'm good looking. Those top notch girls, the girls I used to see in Vernon Park Mall when I was 13, who were too old for me then because they were college age. And I was 13. I want girls like that to think I'm good looking. And right now, I'm not good looking. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I would give everything I had, every blessing I have away. Not in right now, but after I had it for 5 years, 10 years, to be a good looking guy. And to be a good looking guy living in the sea of top notch good looking girls wherever I went. What good is being good looking if there are no good top notch good looking girls to see me and appreciate me being good looking and to talk to me? I don't want sex. I'm a virgin. Sex means nothing to me. I have no desires for sex, but I do want the attention from the top-notch good-looking girls. I want them good-looking girls to think I'm good-looking, and whether they come and talk to me or not, that's a plus. That's a side effect, a pleasant side effect. But just as long as I know that they know I'm good-looking, that's all I want. And I'm not. And I'm angry at God. I'm angry at God because I'm plain and average. If I knew I was never going to be a good-looking guy one day, and God gave me the choice to go ahead and die and go to heaven, I would. I don't want to live if I'm not good-looking. Nothing else makes me happy. No, I take that. There's a lot of things that make me happy, but nothing makes me completely complete. Until I have what makes me happy and the good looks. To cap it off. If I had $1 million, the first thing I would do is get my hair transplants so I can look like my Photoshop. Look how much younger and better I look. I had a friend do this Photoshop and me. All he did was add a little more hair, like I wanted, parted in the middle. And how old do you think I am now? How do you think this Photoshop of me looks? I got news for you, bubs. The only difference between me and that Photoshop is a little hair. I'm angry. I'm angry at God for my hair loss. I just want to be a good looking guy. Whatever the cost. Just as long as I don't have to pay the cost after I enjoy my 5-10 years of life. We're all going to die someday. The point is to die happy. We're all going to die someday. Why not now? Even as I look at myself on this video screen, I'm angry. I'm angry. I look so unhot, unsexy. Yeah, but I believe if I had my head full of hair, I'd be good looking. I wouldn't be the best looking guy in the world. Not by a long shot, and that's heartbreaking. I want to be a hunk. I want those college age girls to think I'm good looking. I didn't say I want to get with them and have sex with them. I didn't say they even have to come and talk to me. Just as long as I would be fine with them admiring me from afar. He's cute. He's good looking. Why do you go talk to him? He's too damn old for me. But he is good looking. Well, if I had $1 million, I'd get my hair transplant. And then, still, if after my hair transplant, now I was not good looking, I get a little facial reconstructive surgery to have a hot face, a face to die for. I don't want to look like Brad Pitt, but I want to be as good looking a guy to them girls as Brad Pitt was when he was younger. When I was 40 years old, people thought I looked 20, 25. How old do I look now? It breaks my heart. I got stuff right here. Stem cell medication for my face. I use my face. If I'm looking young now, it's because thank God for that. What I wanted to do is get adipose stem cells. If I only had the money. $8,900. If only I had the money. Whoever said money can't buy you happiness is full of shit. Because I have what makes me happy. If none of these things make me happy, if I had all the money in the world and didn't have these things that make me happy, so what? The only thing that money would do good for me is to eat a pizza every day, pepperoni and sausage, thin crust, to eat, drink and eat and commit gluttony, and to go out and party. By playing video games, no, I wouldn't be happy partying either. Because if I'm not a good looking guy, if I go out and I don't drink alcohol, I don't do drugs, I don't have sex. I said it a million times already in the video. Until you get the point, I'm saying again, I don't have sex. I don't want sex. I'm a straight guy. I love those top-notch girls. I just want them girls to think I'm a good-looking guy. And if they don't, God does not allow me to get me the cosmetic surgery to be a good-looking guy, or some miracle, I wish God would take me out of this world. I don't want to live. The only thing right now that makes me happy is eating, committing gluttony, and my songwriting, my songs. But if I'm not going to be a good-looking guy, look, if I had to choose, become another Eminem, but have to look like Eminem or Quentin Tarantino or Chris Chan, or be dirt poor in the gutter but being a hottie like Brad Pitt or one of the hot guys, you know what I choose? I choose to have to live in the gutter being hot. But let me tell you something, people. If I was hot, I wouldn't be in that gutter for long. I would not be. If you got good looks, and all I'd have to do is have access to social media and I could e-beg, and that money would come rolling my way. And I'd be able to buy myself a house, a car, my medications, and I would be set to go. As badly as I want to be a songwriter, aspiring rapper, and top 10, I'd rather be a good-looking guy first. What the hell you think? The reason you think I'm trying to make it in the music biz for? That's the only way I can make money to get my cosmetic surgery, get my hair transplants. I hope I won't need facial reconstruction surgery to do this. But if I do, damn right I'll go for it. If God didn't give me the goods, I do whatever I have to do to get the goods. Man, if only I had my hair transplants, I'd be so happy. Just for starters, another thing that I think God has given me, I used to have short arms, and I used to get so unhappy unhappy. I was so unhappy. All I wanted to do was have longer arms, longer forearms than those top-notch girls. Cause now, why do I want to have longer forearms than, say, a 6-foot-tall college blonde chick? Because no matter how much better than me she is, because these good-looking girls are better than me. No matter how much better than me they are, no matter how much they may laugh at me and ignore me, at least I've always had a fixation with arms. At least ever since I was 3-4 years old. Yes, I remember. If my elbow to wrist bone is longer than theirs, then something that matters to me is bigger, and something that matters to me is better than something they got. They are something they are. I just love having longer arms than those good-looking girls. I love it. And now I think God. And now, 4 years ago, my elbow to wrist bone was only 10.5 inches long. I kept crying out to God, complaining. I said, Lord, if you'll give me the long arms for season, I'm willing to. Lord, if you have to strike me down with gigantism, I want this, God, whatever the cost. I want this. I'll pay any price. I'm not giving up on this. If he had to give me gigantism, that's the same disease that killed Andre the Giant. Now, what gigantism is a disease that makes you keep growing when you should have stopped growing. God, I said, God, if you'll make my form longer for my satisfaction, but give me, if you have to give me gigantism that kills me in 10, 20 years because my forearms won't start growing, I'm willing. I'd rather you just give me the long forearm, but and it's just me. But now I measure my forearms, and they're 11. I believe they've truly grown. My forearm, where it used to be between 10.5 and 10.75 of an inch long, is now 11 inches long. And my right forearm has always been a little bit shorter than my left. 4 years ago, my right forearm was barely 10.5 inches long. Now it's about 10.75 of an inch long. You do not know how happy I am that my forearms and arms are longer. I measure arms with girls all the times. Here's a video. I've done this literally thousands of times. So I don't want to cut off the top of the arm. But no. Have I got you beat?
Just a little bit.
Try the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, you got me
Try
there.
the whole arm. Yeah. You're 5'10"? Wow, try this one more time. Does respond. Yeah. And had like a high five. Yeah. I got you beat. Thank you. This one. Oh no. Ooh. I think I got you. I gotta make sure I got you wrist. I want to make sure my wrist is high as yours. I got you. Yeah. I got you.
You got me beat a little bit.
How are you?
I'm 5'11". Yeah.
No, you know the straight down.
Actually, I'm longer than you. Look at that elbow.
I know. My elbow is going. Tell me that. Yes. Where's your wrist bone?
I don't know.
What's your elbow at? 10 years ago, most of the time, more times than not, their forearms was longer than mine. But now, ever since mine have grown, It gives me pure ecstasy when I see 99 times out of 100 now, my form is longer than theirs. So I got that one dream. Now all I need is my hair transplants. Doctor told me I'd need 3 separate surgeries. Each surgery costs $3,600. Whenever I see my hair loss, whenever I see my thing and bangs, it makes me spew curses at God. Whenever I see me looking middle-aged, it makes me spew curses. Especially when I was 40 years old. This one girl thought I was 20 years old. Get this, I was 40 years old in 2013. And the cop asked to see my ID. I was walking around at night in a bad part of town, and the cop asked to see my ID. You know what he did? He asked, what's your parents' number? I gave it to him. He called my mom and asked me how old I was. Because they thought because I looked so young back then. Why don't I look young anymore? Why do I look so damn old now? Is it my face? If I had more hair, and if I didn't have graying hair, would I still look young? Tell me the truth. I hate yes men. I hate men who tell me yes when they really mean no, just because I want to hear yes. Tell me the damn truth. Tell me the damn truth, please. Yes. If I'm not happy, why care? Why care? Why give a damn? I want to love people. But when I'm laughed at by the girls because I'm not good looking, this makes me spew curses at God. There ain't nothing God can give me that would make me willing to endure this type of tragedy. I'd rather have to be fed to the lions for not denying Jesus and die that way than have to live a life not being good looking to the girls. Hey, Tim Tebow is a Christian. He's a football star. He got to date Taylor Swift. He got the good life. Alice Cooper is a Christian. He gets to be a rock star. Brian Head Welsh of Korn, the band Korn, is a Christian. He still gets to be a rock star and have money. If they can do it, why the hell can I? Why the hell do I have to be some poor country butt ugly, broke, just living from paycheck Christian? I don't want to be one of those Christians. I want to be a Tim Tebow type Christian. I want to be an Alice Cooper type Christian. I want to be good looking. Let me stay. Am I good looking? Because if I'm not, hold on. Am I good looking, ladies? And this is one thing I also found out. I've had plenty of guys tell me, Chris, but you are good looking. You are a good looking guy. I wouldn't mind looking at you. Why is it the guys are the only people who are telling me I'm good looking? Why is it the females are not telling me the same thing? I smell the rotten egg in a dozen. Why is it the guys have to tell me I'm good looking? Why are the girls not telling me this? I was being interviewed by the cops. I had been arrested back in 2014 because of a video I put on YouTube. And in the video I was complaining, bitching about my looks. And the cops interrogating me. It was a female cop, young blonde cop, and a male cop, about 45 years old. And he mentioned what I said in the video. He thought, but you're not a bad looking guy, not at all. But the female was just sitting there looking. I was thinking to myself, I was screaming in my mind, come on, why is it the guy's telling me this? And why is the female cop not telling me this? Why? Screw you, God. If I'm not going to be a good looking guy. Let me tell you something. I will not give up Jesus, but I'd be willing to burn in hell for 1,000 years before I go to heaven when I die. Be a good looking guy now for at least 5 to 10 years. Call it an obsession. And yes, I had a stroke in 2013. And after having my stroke, I stopped looking young. I'd like to get adipose stem cells to reverse the effects that my stroke had on me back in 2013, Thanksgiving Day. Before 2013, I looked 20-something. Now I was 41. I was 41 years old when I had the stroke. Now I'm looking old as hell. Middle age. I don't want to look like some no clumsy ass middle aged man. Middle age is clumsy. I don't. And why is it people are telling me I look like Quentin Tarantino? He is the most butt ugly guy in the world. Quentin Tarantino is butt ugly. He's fat. He's got a pot belly, and his face looks like cunt. And people compare me to Chris Chan. Oh, this makes me curse God violently. I don't want to look like that rapist. I hate Chris Chan. I hate Chris Chan. Why do I get compared to the ugliest guys in the book? Chris Chan and Quentin Tarantino are the two ugliest guys in the world. They're not just ugly. They're not just fugly. They're butt ugly fugly. And I'd rather die and go to heaven. Not by my hands, because I'm too scared to kill. I'm too scared to kill myself. But I can risk my life by riding my bicycle into the hood as a white guy and risk getting shot. Sometimes all you can do is laugh. When everything's going to hell in your life, I've lost my childhood home. If I had $1 million, I'd like to buy the house I used to live at when I was a kid. They cut down some of the trees I planted when I was a kid. And I'm angry at God for not sparing the trees. Look, extra rewards in heaven. Fuck them. Fuck those extra rewards. Just get me into heaven. But let me have my rewards down here right now. And let it be said of me when I get to heaven. Verily I say unto you, you had your reward in heaven. You had your reward on earth. You get no extra reward in heaven. But enter thou into the joy of our Lord. But you might be the only homeless person on the street to go because you don't even have a mansion in heaven. Just let me be a good-looking guy. I wish God would love me and give me the good looks. I just want to be a good-looking guy. I want to have at least one song. I want to have 3 songs on the top 10. But I'd give up all that just to be a good looking guy. I wouldn't like to have to give that up, but you know. And another thing. If I had $1 million, I'd get some liposuction. Already right now. Three years ago, I was fat as a Goodyear blimp. And the girls would really laugh at me. But I started taking Ally weight loss. And now look at me. I've lost a shitload of weight. But I'm still fat. But not like I was back then. Yeah. But another thing. If I had $1 million, maybe I could get stem cells done. I'd take 7 medications. I just want to be a good-looking guy, please. And if I can't be a good-looking guy one day, Lord, if you'll take me to heaven, please put me out of my misery. Please put me to sleep when I go to bed tonight. Please don't let me wake up. Don't let me have to see it coming. I don't want to know when I'm about to die because I'm terrified to die. I also doubt whether there's life after death, and it's terrifying. But if there's life after death, and if you have truly saved me, Lord Jesus Christ, unless you're going to, please let me make me a good-looking guy. And if you're not going to do this, please put me to sleep tonight. Don't let me wake up. Man, if only I had my head full of hair. If only I had my head full of hair. I would look younger, and I would look a hell of a lot better. Look, just imagine if my hair came down to here. Wouldn't I be a good-looking guy? If my hair came down to here, wouldn't I be a good-looking guy? As opposed to how I look right now. I'll say to this. I don't want to curse God. I love God, but if God's not going to let me get my hair back, I curse God. I curse Him. I don't care what happens to me. If I cannot be happy, whether I go to heaven or hell, why live? What does it matter? If I had to be ugly, I'd rather push a Chevy from one end of hell back and forth for 1,000 years with a head full of hair than go to heaven immediately, looking like I do right now. I look like an abomination. I look detestable. And if Tim Tebow and Alice Cooper can be Christians and live a good life, I want the same thing too. God told King David, gave King David everything King David's little heart could desire. And then God said to King David, if this was not enough, I would have moreover have given you more such and such, when he committed the sin with Bathsheba. God, I thank you for every blessing you've given me. Salvation, a what loving family, SSI disability, the ability to get my medication, but God, it's not enough. I gotta be a good looking guy. I'm incomplete. With Jesus in my life, I'm complete. But if I had the good looks too, I'd be completely complete. Are you getting this? Or am I not making myself clear enough? Or the way I speak because I had that damn stroke, making it so you cannot understand a goddamn thing that I'm saying. No. Thank you. I forgot your name because I had a stroke. My short-term memory shit. Mac or something. Thank you for reviewing this video. Please do so in such a way that gives me big numbers, lots of views. I'm lonely here. I'm sick and tired of my videos being relegated to the section. I think you get the picture. The numbers is king. Next to Jesus Christ, second only to Jesus Christ, the numbers is God. No, the numbers is Lord. Second only to Jesus Christ. If you can't pull, I've been trying on social media and YouTube since 2009. My numbers are lower now than they were back then because of course back then I looked young. Now I look old and middle-aged. Nobody wants to watch some middle-aged, crusty, unsexy guy talk. If I had good looks, I could rule the world. Maybe is God afraid of me being that powerful? God shouldn't be afraid of me. I'm powerless compared to God. Give me my reward down here and screw heavenly rewards. Accept salvation. If only I was a good looking guy, I'd be so happy. If only I was a good looking guy. If only starting my hair transplants. My stem cells. So I can get my mojo back. I want stem cells so I can rev my metabolism. I'm on 7 medications I have to take every day. Maybe if I get stem cells, I can come off some of those medications. Acid reflux, high blood pressure, insomnia. They can clone a goddamn sheep today, but they cannot cure my conditions. Instead, putting me on lifetime's prescription medications, making me a legal prescription medicine junkie, so they can make money. I'm the cash cow. I'm the guinea pig, and they're laughing all the way to the bank. Doctors and the pharmaceuticals. They can clone a goddamn sheep, but they cannot cure my cause instead of treating my cause for my entire life. I smell a rotten egg at a dozen. And if they're doing this, in the name of God of justice, in the name of the God of justice, I curse these people. I curse these people when they die. To have may I witness against them, and may my testimony add more brimstone to their fire, to their eternal lake of fire, for treating me this way. Yes, my spirit cries out for justice. I demand retribution. I demand to be validated. And if I cannot have this, God, put me to sleep tonight when I go to bed. Don't let me wake up. If I cannot be a good-looking guy, please. I just want to be a good-looking guy. I want it. God, they say you give, if somebody sometimes if you want something bad enough, even God will let you have it, and the consequences with it. God, bring it! I accept the consequences that come with it. Just give me 5 to 10 years to bask in the glory, and then let all hell break loose in my life. Just please save me in the end for your sake. Man. But when I see my hair, my thinning hair, my thinning bangs, I don't want to, but I just cannot stop myself. I just get the anger, the rage comes up, the rage boils up from within, and I start just cursing God violently. Violently. Every time I look at my hair and see my thinning hair. And the way my hair looks makes me, I'd rather burn in hell with a head full of hair for 1,000 years than go to heaven immediately looking like I do now. I'm sick and tired of being laughed at by the girls, ignored by the girls, and I'm angry at God if nobody watches this video. If I don't pull numbers. Because if you cannot pull numbers on social media and you want to, you are a complete loser. I guarantee you, look on social media, look on YouTube. I will bet you my soul, you will not find a good-looking person on YouTube that has less than 1,000 views per video. Per video. But you'll see plenty of people like me that has only single and double digit views on their video. I curse YouTube for this. If YouTube's playing a favorite game, I curse them. I hope I can add extra brimstone to them when they are cast into the lake of fire for having relegated me to this section. Another thing I got that I'd almost sell my soul to alleviate, I got some erectile dysfunction. I got loss of libido. My libido has checked out. And a life without the ecstasy of climax is a life in hell. I don't want to live this life. God, when I go to sleep tonight, put me to sleep and don't let me wake up. My only hope, I've tried Viagra. Viagra is so overrated. It didn't work for me. It gave me hard erections, but where's my goddamn libido? Where's my goddamn libido? Maybe stem cells, because I'm so damn old. Maybe stem cells could get me my libido back, because if I can't get my libido back, screw you, God. Chris, you say, I thought you didn't want sex. You had no desire for sex. That's right. But if I have longer forearms than those top-notch girls, that revs my engine. And that gives me satisfaction. Back when I was 13, it used to be the thought of me. I could run fast back then. If there was I used to fantasize at night going to sleep about a good-looking girl, and I'd be running as fast as I could, and she'd be chasing me, and she'd have her sleeves rolled up, looking good, and she'd be able to outrun me and catch me. That revved my motor up. Since I was young, I didn't have erectile dysfunction. But screw you, God, if I cannot get my libido back. Just kill me. I'm going to bed tonight. If you'll take me to heaven, put me to sleep and don't let me wake up, please. Because a life without the ecstasy of climax is a life in hell. Here, God, this gift of life you've given me is tainted. Take it back. I don't want it. Either that, take it back and fix it, and then give it back to me, please. I'll lose my rewards in heaven in exchange for my rewards down here, just as long as you save me in the end.
Love me, but instead you stood above, you spit me out, you kicked me down. I hate